Hey, greetings everybody.
Hi guys,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here,
El Cos Glam live.
coming to you live from Celebration, Florida, downtown Celebration.
Yes,
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Uh, if you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe.
yes,
Sharing this information with your friends and
we need.
family is the biggest compliment that you can pay.
It is.
Um, a lot of times we get people that are going on cruises and they're having things with their family and they share our videos with their family to get the insight information and tours of the ships and different little tips and tricks that we got going on for you. We got a lot of new subscribers, so if you don't know, I mean, you can go back and look at some of our original videos and you'll see some good stuff about us. But we're cruise veterans, over 40 cruises under our belt. We've been on all the big major cruise lines, um, thoroughly versed in all the destinations, and we love to travel.
We really do. Thank you so much for stopping your day to tune in to us. We just had family leave. That's probably why my hair is a little messed up because everybody was hugging me. We had 9 people here.
Yes, indeed. So today, the family coming down was kind of the inspiration for this video, guys.
Yeah.
And some people may or may not have lived through this ordeal. We have been there, and I'm sure some of you have before too.
Unfortunately.
But for some of those that have not, we want to discuss a little bit. What actually happens when you miss a flight?
Yeah, what happens when you miss a flight? We talked about what happens when you miss a cruise, but what happens when you actually miss a flight?
And we got some people that missed a flight and a cruise.
Yes.
So Friday we had probably a lot of you, especially East Coasters, between Thursday and Friday, had that big storm that just went all across the United States. It was like up as far as Michigan, and it was all the way down here in Florida. And we had some really, really rough weather. So part of that storm caused our family
To be delayed coming in.
delayed, and they canceled their flight, and they could not get to us on Friday as originally intended.
That's true.
So, first of all, guys, this is why we always recommend people, if you can fit in your schedule, try to come down a day or two,
Early.
at least a day, right? At least come a day early if you can, because it's now winter time. It's because a lot of times people think about flight delay, they think, oh, the plane gets iced in and all
Right.
that kind of stuff like that. Well, it wasn't icy or snowy or nothing like that. Just storms and kind of it's a perfect storm of, and they got delayed. So,
Sometimes the weather is totally out of our hands, and when that happens, there's flights that's being delayed. What if you have a cruise booked the same day that you fly in? Or what happens if your flight is delayed or even canceled? We're going to talk about that today.
and you got to excuse us, guys. Every now and then we may look behind us because we're standing right in front of this lake right here,
We're really
and
not supposed to be.
it's Florida, so anywhere where there's a freshwater lake.
We're supposed to make sure we're conscious.
So we're watching our surroundings.
Yes.
So anyway, guys, when it comes to the flight cancellation, you are your best advocate. As soon as you find out, I'll give you kind of the example we found. We actually found out before the family because I like to keep track of where they're at using some of the flight tracking software like Flight Tracker or Flight Aware, one of those.
True.
I like to see where they're at, so I know that they got here safely when they're coming in. Kind of so we can, if we're coming to pick them up, we'll know when to get them. If they're
Right.
going to drive from the airport, we'll just know when to expect them, right? So I looked down there and I saw the flights were canceled, and we called them immediately. They didn't even know, like the airline hadn't even notified them yet.
That's true.
So immediately, what we did, and we were pretty much in good standing because it was a large group coming down. Some were already at the airport.
And some were waiting to go to the airport.
Okay, so the ones that were at the airport, here's what you do immediately when you find out: go to the gate counter. Go as fast as you can. You want to go there and see what kind of accommodations they can make for you. You want to see if they can put you on another flight coming down to your destination. Can they put you on another airline coming down to your destination?
Yes, you want to check all your avenues.
And don't always take no for an answer. You have to be persistent. And at worst case scenario, your persistence, even if it doesn't get you out of there that day, it will garner you more money because they see that you're serious about this thing. So I'll kind of fast forward a little bit. The family didn't end up coming down until Saturday, but they got a pretty nice hotel voucher for everybody.
They did.
Even though they lived in Michigan and they were at the Michigan airport, they still gave them flight vouchers because
They
we were
really
very
did.
persistent.
Yes, they were.
So the family that was at the airport got in that line, and it was a long line. We got on the phone and called the airline with all them on the phone, so we were trying to work it from both angles.
We're on the phone with 9 people.
Typically, I don't want to even say typically because we've
Sometimes.
that agent instructed us that probably the best thing to do would be to go to the airport and work it from there. I think it was so last minute that might have been the case. I don't know. But we've had good success doing it on the
have.
phone
Yes.
before, calling the airlines and working that out with them right away. We got from one airline and got put on Delta before because of a snowstorm. And then don't limit your options, because when we were talking to them, okay, the family was flying into Orlando. Well, Tampa is only an hour to hour and a half away from here. And then there's some other airports. I mean, you can go to West Palm Beach, is a 2-hour drive. So the airports down here aren't really that far. And this actually happened to us, 2 guys coming from Michigan to down here,
It really did.
where a flight got canceled. We're going out of a cruise in Miami. Let me tell you something. Miami's not far from anywhere. From Orlando, we can get there in a little over 3 hours. So we told the airline, just put us at an airport in Florida,
Yeah.
right? So
We did.
we can adjust the rental car usually to accommodate that, and I'd rather spend a couple more bucks and a couple hours driving to make sure that we get here. And a road trip in Florida is always fun.
It is fun. So I hope you take those golden nuggets and use them, because this is free information that we're giving you, and we want to tell you the experiences that we went through that happened to us, so it won't happen to you.
This is also a good case study for having travel insurance.
It is. That's the number one thing you should think about when you book your cruise or even flights.
Because the travel insurance will oftentimes will either help you rebook or make those connections, or help pay for some of those connections to get you where you're going. Some of the insurance policies will actually help you make those connections to get where you're going. As far as to say, let's say you miss your cruise and this first port is in Nassau, they'll get you to Nassau. So, there are those policies out there. You have to know the ins and outs of the policy that you have. So, again, best line of defense is, if you can, guys, always leave out at least a day before.
At least a day earlier, even maybe 2 days early, because we never know what Mother Nature's going to do.
Indeed.
In Florida, the weather changed in a snap of a finger.
It sure can. I mean,
It delayed
can.
flights, it canceled flights, all that.
so anyway,
So hi everybody that's checking in. Hello everybody that's comment below. Our veterans, cruisers are on board to answer any questions that you have. Thank you so much. Hi everybody.
all right, so we'll spend a few minutes talking to everybody.
So what happens if the flight gets canceled? What's the next step?
Get on the phone if you're not there. Go to the airline counter if you're not
Yes.
there.
Yes, call them up and make sure you don't just take what they have. Try to negotiate with them a little bit. See what compensations you can get for that, because they will look out for you. Most airlines that we deal with, they will hook you up with something, just for your inconvenience. So make sure you don't give up too fast. Ask them what can they do for you. That's why you watch Mr. and Miss Traveler.
Yeah, somebody is very persistent when it comes to those kind of things.
Right here. In the professional way.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, you never take no for an answer.
Yep.
So we're still kind of saying, we'll take a few minutes, say hi to everybody, and answer any of the questions. Hey, I see Cruising Dude, I see the Auto by Diva, I see Deanna on there.
I saw Shining 647 or 697 from Turks and Caicos. How you doing?
Hey, Turks and Caicos,
Thank
I
you
love
for
that
tuning in
place.
today, and everybody else that's tuning in. We appreciate it. And if you have some good tips, just put them below for our first-time cruisers or any cruisers that you see is in need. Just go ahead and talk to them below. Our channel is very, very personable and friendly.
Somebody asked, does this include the Norwegian free air? Yeah, absolutely. You're on an airfare, right? Just because Norwegian fronted the bill, you can opt with Norwegian to go a day early into whatever city you're flying into. You don't have to go the day of, so you can do that. So that's not no worries there. Speaking about going down a day early, we'll be heading down somewhere a day early. as we'll be coming to you guys. Our next live will be on Saturday, guys.
That's right.
Live and in person from the Symphony of the Seas, the largest cruise ship in the world.
Comment below and let us know what you would like to see us cover on Symphony, and what would you like to really look at. Would you like a tour? Would you like to see the cruise food? What would be your favorite thing to see on the Symphony of the Seas from us? Would you like us to cover the zip line and the activities? Because you know I'm a flow rider.
Oh, yeah?
I get right out there. I get on the flow rider. I'm good at it too.
Oh, we're going to have some live video
We're gonna
evidence
have
of
flow
that.
rider battle. I like to get out there. But I don't know how
I'm
to
with it.
stand on the board yet. But on the boogie board, I can hold it and balance myself.
You going to try to
but
stand up this time?
I'm going to try to stand up this time.
It is so much fun, guys. We're so excited to go on the Symphony of the
We are.
Seas. I would
As you
have
can hear, I lost my voice. I'm so tired. But taking care of
rather
family.
been on our group cruise with our family and friends, our subscribers there on the Oasis. But you know, things happen. So here we are. We're heading to the Symphony.
We are.
Looking forward to not only seeing
Yes.
it, but getting some rest.
Much needed rest. Some days we're going to take and we're going to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of chilling and exploring the ship here. We're not gonna fool with the ports too much. I don't think this time, except for maybe my St. Thomas. I
We're
love
going to
St.
be
Thomas.
covering the ship more than anything. But, you know, St. Thomas is Mr. Traveler's favorite island. If you want to see any things to cover, let us know. We can cover whatever you like. Comment below.
Can you cover the activities and shows? Yes, absolutely. We will definitely do
I
that.
can cover my outfits.
The we know we're gonna do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, this Royal Caribbean period has really excellent shows in my opinion. They're probably some of the best I've ever seen at sea. They have, but this particular ship has some really outstanding entertainment. And I'm really looking forward to the
I
Aqua
hope we
Theater
are
show.
wild. I want to be wild on the ship.
Yeah.
Like wild. If I'm not wild, I'll let you know. But I have to have that wow factor, you know?
I love the Oasis class ships. I know some people are turned off a little bit by the
They are
size of them and
huge.
everything.
Some people don't like a lot of people on the ship, a big mega ship. They prefer a medium or smaller ship.
Yeah.
But me, I like luxury and service.
There's so much to see and do on these Oasis class ships, and they're putting more and more on them. And to be perfectly honest with you, after that first kind of day when everybody's kind of figure out where they're going and all that stuff, it pretty much thins out to a point where it's not really that bad. And they have those ships laid out so well that even when we went on the Allure of the Seas, it never felt like we really ever walked that far.
Right. Somebody requested that room categories would be nice to cover, even activities, what activities are available. And also someone mentioned Wonderland Restaurant. I'm not sure what that is, but we can cover it.
And then
Hi, Kim.
thank you. Cruising Dude was talking about the Oasis having their new features. It will indeed be going in Drydocking, getting new features. So
Right.
I am anxious to see what that's going
Me
to
too.
look like when it gets all
Is
through.
reservations needed for most shows?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ship is so large. If you don't make reservations, you on standby, and then that kind of make the vacation a little iffy because you start getting tired, and then you have to wait outside the door to for them to let you in. That's when the vacation start going downhill. You want to make sure you make a reservation days in advance, even months.
Yeah. They usually open them up around the time of your final pay, sometimes a little bit after. But yeah, you definitely want to go there. It pops up in a calendar view, and you can go through there and
That
something
was a
jumping.
fish jumping out the water.
You can go through there and pick your different shows, and they only allow you to pick. So, like the Aqua Theater, for instance, they only allow you to pick the Aqua Theater once during the entire cruise. So, although they have 3 or 4 different shows that are they're the same show, right? Although they have 3 or 4 different shows, they will you're only allowed to pick one. So.
Right. So thank you so much for watching. We appreciate everybody who tuned in today. I'm not sure what's going on with our feed. I just saw a glitch or something, but I don't know. Maybe it's because we off the water, we're in the country, but there's a lot of wildlife out here. We keep turning around and everything. Okay, I see the spammer. Okay, so Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in. Do you have anything else to say?
Hey, I think that will do it, everybody. Hello,
Valerie
hello,
from
Valerie.
Belgium. How you doing?
So anyway, guys, yeah, just give the spammer heck on there, guys. Just go for it.
We see them coming in.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We love and appreciate each and every one of you.
Stay tuned. We'll be on the Symphony of the Seas this weekend. We appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for blocking the hater that's out here trying to spam us. I don't know. Go get a life. Do something else.
So, hey.
Thank you, Cruising Dude. Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe if you have not done so already. That's the greatest compliment that we can get.
Thank you so much. We appreciate everybody who stopped your day just to listen to our cruise reports. Thank you for supporting us on canceled cruises and the group, even the people who were canceled on the group cruises on here. Oh my God, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed your Easter weekend, the holiday. Did everybody eat really good on Easter?
Hey, too much. Anyway, guys, we'll see you live on Saturday. We're gonna try to give you a sneak peek of Royal Caribbean's brand new port as well that they built down there just for the Oasis class ships.
If you leave messages next week, we will get to them when we get to St. Thomas because that's an American island. If you want to book your cruise, call 1-877-697-4470, or you can reach us at www.mr-traveler.com. Hey, Deanna.
All right, everybody.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you on board the Symphony of the Seas.
Life's short.
Have fun.
Take care.
See the world.
See the world.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.